So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We keep going in Bogota, lost in streets of Bogota. It's a fascinating town, I would say. Hello, good morning. Okay. So as I said, since the leftist president is in the power, hard to say how it was before, but the taxi driver told me Libreria. The taxi driver told me that he was trying to search some ways the previous president. He was not good, but somehow, más o menos, there was some hope. I would translate it. But now he says, since this leftist motherfucker is at the power, he says everything is fucked up. And you have to trust the taxi driver because they are smart people, They are much smarter than the presidents of the world, and trust me, We become in the situation, as I've been talking about before, we are in the situation where no time in history, never ever in history, there were such idiots in the power, like in Europe, in US and all around the world, because the technologies jump up or lift up extreme idiots. Before the guy gotta fucking read a book before he become a politician. The paper book, he gotta have a fucking library. Library which is made out of a solid fucking wood. You know what I say? Maybe mahogany. And then he read all these fucking books, maybe in old Greek language, maybe in Latin, and then he became a statesman or politician. Now you got this click fucking generation of cocksuckers who just click it up, and then you find out that you got idiots who leading the fucking nations. It never ever happened, because before people were coding and decoding the information by reading the books. Even in fucking Mesopotamia, the system with the fucking, with the fucking plates made out of fucking soil, with these charts, it was much better, and it got a better effect on your mind than these retarded Instagram videos. So think it over. Now we're getting into the real decline of the world, because since fucking plague called internet, which fucking killed so many fucking brains, more than pandemic, more than COVID, man. The fucking internet was invented by fucking CIA. And then they put it on the market. Think it over. This guy is idiot. Yeah, really, motherfucker? So let me tell you something. Since a fucking homo habilis, it was the schmuck who was not able even he was able to erect his dick, but he was not able to erect his backbone. But since that times, 3.5 million years ago, motherfucker, until fucking 1980s, the world was mentally practically same. Of course, a lot of things changed, like subject-object logic. Oh my god, we don't want to go through Nietzsche and all that crap. We got no time for this. But try guess. Really a retarded question for an idiot. Maybe you're able to answer it. What the fuck? Really stupid question for an idiot. Now I have before I answer you the question, I have such a glimpse, I have such a deja vu. I'm in Belgrade now. Interesting. It looks like a Belgrade. I saw the bus. You see, it's follow your emotions, not only ratio, but okay. What is the most stupid question ever? I give you a test. I give you a really $1 million question. What is the difference between people who've been living since they are fucking here? Let's say from Homo habilis. What is the difference between people who lived here from 3.5 million years before Christ until 1980s after Christ? What do you think is the difference? You see? Whose bell is? Komu zvoní hrana? You know what's the difference? They were fucking living in offline world, my friend. And now, for last 40 years, there are these fucking millennial cunts who think they are the best in the world. And after them comes this generation of Z, and of course they are even better. And everybody's better and better and better and better. And these cunts, I call them this digital demented, I would say, cocksuckers who are autists because the technology fucking you up. You know, you cannot code this sophisticated mechanism how you read the book and how you convert it in your mind into these visual things, and then you put it back, the connotates, denotates, you know what I mean. And then the way how you searching out the car like a fucking little kid in iPad, this is a car, picture of car, you click on it, before you read car, and you have to realize what the fuck is the car when you read it in the book. So this is the difference. A lot of modern cocksuckers now saying, you're against technology. No, I'm not against technical progress, I'm against technical development, motherfucker. And this is it. You know, the difference between the 3.5 million years before Christ until 1980s after Christ is that we lived in technical progress. And since 1980s until now, before Christ, after Christ, before COVID, after COVID, last 40 years, we live in technical progress. We live in technical development, but not a progress. So think it over. Internet, fuck up the world. As easy, you know, as easy as it is. The answer for your question is the thinking is speaking. Speaking is thinking. The way how world think from 1980s is the way of person or human being who is not a rational agent, but who is an animal who is getting degenerated. The world got degenerated because more and more politicians who were growing up in 80s and 90s got degenerated by internet. Beautiful. Can you feel it? Let me stop my monologue and a little bit immerse myself emotionally. I have no idea where the fuck I am, but I love it. So imagine, now the politicians, the clique generation of these arrogant, autistic imbeciles with low IQ, it's proven they have got a lower IQ and EQ and emotional intelligence as well, and sensomotoric and physical and manual. So these degenerative cunts who were groomed and, you know, brought up in these internet times in 80s, 90s, it's practically my generation, 1980 and higher, like the president of fucking Salvador, this cool, the most cool dictator, fucking cunt, millennium cunt, 43 or 44 years old man. So these fucking imbeciles who getting to the power, the leaders of the world getting to the power, and they very different from the people who were born in 60s, 1970s, in 1950s, in 1940s, 1930s, 1920s. They are very different from the people who were born in 1890s, 1870s, 1860s, 18s. They're more different from people who were born in 17th century, in 16th century, in 14th century, in 3rd century, you see? They were more different from people who were born 10,000 years before Christ, from old Egyptians, from old Greeks, from old fucking Romans. They are the most degenerative idiots. So the times from 1980s after Christ until now are the times of the biggest decline, biggest mental decline of the world. And behind this, there's nothing else than the fucking internet. You know, this fucking baby was put here and we don't know what the fuck is it. Then it create other little babies like a Facebook and social networks, right? And everybody put it on the market like a GPS, and they are like, hey, what the fuck is it? It's a great thing, right? Is it? Oh my god, I got a problem with my dopamine, serotonin, what the fuck, right? The Facebook turned fucking world into the dictatorships. It helped to liberate people, or it didn't, you see? What the fuck is social networks? You see? I give you example. In the Middle Age, in late Middle Age, the noble people, like these comtesses, kings, emperors, barons, or whatever later on in 17th century, these noble people did believe that inhalating of their own excrement and urine will work in some anti-inflammatory way, and it will protect them from plague epidemic, from the plague, because For example, in 15th century, the UK was reduced by 1/3 by black epidemic of plague. A lot of people were inhaling urine and their own fucking excrements. No, it's true-based story. And they did believe that this is in medicine technical progress. So imagine the countess or emperor. Imagine, I don't know. Imagine some guy, you know, like from 15th century, you know, some king or some countess, you know, and they just let their servants to bring the beautiful pots made Renaissance, you know, and then there is excrements and piss, and they let them to bring it to their fucking rooms, and they start to inhale excrements and piss. Now you look at these people, you say fucking idiots, right? A couple of hundred years later, the fucking Fleming who didn't clean his fucking, you know, dishes, you know, experimental one, who was really messy person, came out by like a byproduct. He came out with the penicillin, and it was a technical progress which stopped the infections like plague and other diseases. So I'm telling you metaphorically, internet and these so-called noble people, you know, because these emperors, queens, you know, now they are tech billionaires, right? And then the politicians were royal court, right? The layers of the society. And then there was a church. It's a TV now telling you what to do, church. Then there's a layer of the, you know, soldiers and policemen. And then there are subjects, people like me, right? And you, yeah, servants. So these fucking noble, great people, you know, these intelligent people like Zuckerberg and, you know, or Elon Musk or Bill Gates, these emperors and kings and the politicians, royal court, imagine like they bringing a lot of fucking urine and the excrements in their royal court and residences, they turning on internet. And they are like, hey, it's so smart, the technical fucking progress. Really? Isn't it development? What the fuck internet brought you? Did your fucking brain, you know, get evolved in a good way or bad way? Did the fucking kids, by not reading the books, by watching the fucking tablets and all that crap, did they get degenerated, desensitized? Does the fucking young people, are they more violent? Like I saw on CNN the other day on American news, like this fucking 15 years old girl just fucking bashed the fucking head of some girl, her friend, against the fucking concrete. You know what does it mean to be today young person, to be most violent, most stupid, desensitized? They are victims. You know, it's not their fault. We like a society, we mentally executed our kids with internet. That's correct. You're watching this video, you're getting demented. If you read a book, you're getting smarter. You see? Think it over. We stupidify the world. And the politicians, you know, the traditional politicians, you know, like, I don't know, you know, let's say Churchill. You know what the Churchill did? Okay. He went to school, then he got a library, he was reading it, you know. He got a classic books. Yeah, this guy was a statesman, right? He was a politician, right? Same the American presidents. You can say that there were some people like, you know, doubtful, like, I don't know, morally, you know, flexible, but still they were quite educated people, like Tricky Dick, right? And now, what you got? You got a Mr. Macron. He click it up. Macron. Who is this guy? Is a Louis Define, this fucking clown? Who is this guy Zelensky? Who is this schmuck, huh? He was a fucking TV motherfucking whoever. He was a fucking actor. He's an idiot. Zelensky's an idiot. He got a fucking low IQ, this guy. What you talking about? You know, who is this guy Obama? Who is this Twitter schmuck? Tell me some fucking statement from Obama. One statement, memorable one. No statement. It's all fucking information, you know, fast. It's bullshit. It's just like this. He didn't say to world nothing. Obama said to the world nothing. A nothing, not single sentence which would inspire. Nothing. You can research it. There is no state, there is no thing which would help you to think. You see? And this is it, my friends. With Obama it all started. Who won the elections to Trump? Of course it was Obama. Who divided this society? Think it over. Who fucking put the seeds of people that they are racists and they should be guilty. They feel guilty. You know, who blame game them? Excuse me, English my second language. Who blame game them? Obama. Who divided the society? Obama. They were afraid that he's going away and they don't have a black president anymore. And then came this guy, bad guy, Trump. He just got out of nowhere, of course, right? He was not creative, right? Nah, there's no action and reaction, right? So you got these fucking socialists. You know, you got both sides. They're using the technology. You got a Roger Stone from Trump, you know. He's a fascist. These people are, you know, both sides. They're using technology to fuck you up. But let's face it, my friend. The technology, wherever you go, where you look at the left or right, the technology fuck up the world. Repeat again. Technology fuck up the world. It's not a technical progress. It's a technical development. The technology brought less positivity, less positive things than negative. You see, it brought more negative things than positive. That's a true statement. You can have a fucking smile in your face, but I assure you, very soon it will get frozen on your lips, because I think it's already freezing. Look at the GPS now. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. You see? Can you compute the time and energy and money you lost by using GPS instead of using paper map? I think you come to the point that it's technical development but not a technical progress. Same with the internet. You look at the fucking great companies, air companies, low budget or whatever. Some of them, they are not even low budget. Some things are only on internet. You click, they forget your luggage. What was faster, to book your fucking flight online and fill it all through that fucking phones which doesn't work and never it's broken, you came to the airport, it never worked, you gotta download another program. What was faster, go to the fucking travel agency over the street and print your fucking ticket, or do it online? What was cheaper? And who benefits? Who benefits, my friends? Huh? Qui bono in Latin. Who making money out of fucking Uber? The driver, who is taking 40% of the fare, or the fucking tech billionaire motherfuckers who taking 60%? Think it over. Technology is a dictatorship of technology. It's exploiting people. You see? That's why in these third world countries you can feel the touch of the old world. Like the keys from your room are fucking, they made out of the keys or the wood, you know, the fucking little shit which is attached to the key. Beautiful. We got a great dialogue here, monologue, you see, you and me, and we're watching what's happening in Colombia, in Bogota. Fucking great, right? Isn't it great? I love it. Let's keep walking. Okay, let me just put my wallet on the front because I observed some fucking pickpocketers going after me. They are retarded, forget about it. So think it over. Think it over. What brought the technique to the world? What social networks brought? What internet brought? Did it bring more chaos or less? Do you remember the world in 70s, 60s? The world has a plan after Second World War. We got a plan in the Western Europe, in US. We want to rebuild the world. What is the plan now with internet until 1980s in 21st century? You know what is the plan? To destroy the world. To destroy it. Not to rebuild it, but in 20th century, before internet burst out, the world, the elites of the world were educated. They were reading normal books. And they got a libraries. And they knew, not like a BOK, Minister of Foreign Affairs from Germany who think that the circle is 180 degrees. They knew, Helmut Kohl knew that the circle is not 180 degrees. He knew it's 360. The world in 20th century got a program. The elites of the world had a program to rebuild the world. But in 21st century, we have no program. There is only chaos. There is only a chaos of technology, of the dictatorships, of technocrats, motherfuckers, you know, and all this kind of, excuse me for this French, but you cannot say it in different way. Yeah? I love it. You can buy some jewelry to your girlfriend. I really doubt it is real. So think it over. The world had a program. The difference between Homo habilis and modern Homo sapiens born in 1919 cool is that Homo habilis got a brain. And the brain was bigger. Yes, he knows how to hunt, man. He didn't die by fucking hunger, Homo habilis. But these fucking Generation Z, they do. Yeah? These fucking snowflakes, they dying by hunger. Yeah, they born in the world which is in the depth already. And it's all because of the technology, my friend. Repair the watch. Relojos reparación. Oh, gracias. My friends, I'm leaving because I intuitively feel this is not a part of the world. This is not a part of the town where the foreigners should be. You have to be careful in fucking Bogota. That's what we talking about it. But interesting. Okay, I will stop my monologue and think it over. Is the world better after the internet was invented? Is it smarter? Is more well arranged? It's better well arranged. Is it more developed? Is it more healthy? Is it more comfortable to live in the world? Is it more safe? Is it more predictable? Or it's more chaotic? It's more suicidal? It's more depressive? It's more malfunctioning than functioning? Is it sick? Is it more sick? Is there a technical progress or development? Does the technology brought more positive things or negative? Did people get stupid by internet, social networks and all that crap than before in offline worlds? And does the world coming to the end because the elites are now age of 40, 50 and they are getting into the productive age and they are the kids who were born in 80s, 90s, and is it because of this? You think that we're getting into some crossroad in the world where first time from 3.5 million years, before Christ until 1980s after Christ, some different kind of digital degenerated, autistic, non-empathic, desensitized fucking animals with the chips in their heads, or kids, they victims. I don't want to speak badly about these people, about these kids. But don't you think so that the world is changing because of technologies? You think internet is a good thing? You think it's good I connect you, that you see what's going on now? In fucking Bogota, you see these beggars. You're like, oh my God, we will be like that in Europe. Oh my God, don't show it to me. You think that the world was before better or worse? Maybe it was same, but we didn't know about things. Maybe it was better. Maybe some nations didn't too much take care about us. Maybe if you were in Europe, some Asians or Africans or South Americans didn't know about us. Or when you were in North America, maybe they couldn't jump on the plane, buy a smartphone for $50 or $40, get the low company, and replace the original inhabitants. Maybe the technology is helping to fall apart the world. Maybe it's possible. You think it's so? You think it would be so easy to say? It would be so simple that the technology is destroying the world. That it's not a progress. It's a development. Maybe. What do you think? What was better, the Uber or fucking taxi? What was the technical progress? When you got this fucking phone in 1998, Alcatel, and you got a solid great battery, and you can use the mobility that you were in the woods and your friend broke his fucking leg, and you didn't need to fight through the woods in middle of night drunk somewhere where is a landline and call ambulance to your friend before he bleed out. And you had a mobile phone from 1998, you call and you brought a helicopter medical to your friend and you save him. It was a technical progress, mobile phones. But the smartphones, it's a technical development. Because before you call fucking ambulance, your fucking battery will collapse. Then they will attack you from TikTok or whatever. And you know what? The GPS brought you before to the woods where you break your legs on your smartphone, and you would never go there because you get lost. Think it over. Smartphones are not same like mobile phones. It's not a technical progress. It's a technical development. Technology fucking up, destroying the world. Uber destroying the world, not a taxi. Low budget or online companies. Online banking is worse than offline because we're printing a lot of money. We're printing a lot of money which doesn't exist. That's why countries like Chile got a better governmental bonds than fucking America or Belgium, because they got a offline money. They don't click it like the biggest scam in the history of the mankind. Technology is what destroying the world. There's no question about this. Technology is destroying the world, my friend. Fascinating. It's an easy answer, my friend. For an easy question. Technology is destroying the world. Mentally, philosophically, financially, ecologically, spiritually, materialistically, economically, mathematically. It's destroying the world. It's not bringing the progress. It's bringing development which is metastasizing like a cancer. What was better, to bet offline on horses or on football or online? What was better, online casino or offline casino? You know, you should use the technology in medicine. Are they using it? The progress? Yes, they do. The expectancy of the life get higher. You live more life. Yeah? So you live more years to fight with the stupidity of GPS and all that crap. Think it over. They don't allocate money for fucking medicine, you see, to make a research. No, the world is allocating money for making smaller and smaller and more stupid and stupid phones, and for faster and faster no social networks, like a TikTok, who will make people, our future generation, more and more retarded. Imagine you got a President Macron, this demand. Yeah? You got these German leaders of European Union, or these Westerners from European Union. You got these Democrats in US, these fucking idiots, these senators, look at these imbeciles, 30, 40 years old imbeciles who becoming politicians, they're so cool with their laptops. Ooh. It gets worse and worse. Imagine you got a president of USA who was born in 1919. He's a fucking snowflake. Imagine. And he's telling you how he will resolve the unemployment by one click. And when they bring him the book from paper, he will look at it and says, it smells like a shit. I don't like to read the books. Hey, as the Laurel Cohen says, the future is a murder, my friend. Think it over. Technology destroys the world. It got more negative things than positive. Something gone wrong. In 20th century, we got great inventions. Penicillin, telephone, television. But what we got in 21st century? Oh, fucking nothing. Elon Musk is creating fucking flamethrowers, and he is creating the fucking rockets which will faster fly to fucking Mars. Yeah, you gotta go to Mars because you fuck up this planet so much. You gotta move a lot. You gotta move a hell of a fast out of here before it will collapse. We got electric cars. Yeah, sure. You think the electricity will not go up, motherfucker? Like a petrol once you use it? We fucking know it's bullshit. We got a 15 minutes down. Bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. You got this kind of graphs or fucking charts, thanks, which telling you, how the fucking development of the mankind going. It's like, probably we are in the decline. I mean, everybody knows we are, right? But then eventually you got a dark times in Middle Age, right? 300-400 years. I don't know, around 9, 10, 11th century. There was not so many fucking new things, So I got a good news and bad news for you. The good one is that maybe we are in some temporary decline like a civilization. And I can imagine it that around 2100, some smart guy will say, what the fuck is going on? 150 years ago, the average IQ was 100, now it's 70. We live in idiocracy. Fuck, let's stop using internet, let's go back to the books. It's a technical development, it's not a progress. And then the curve will go up. Since 1980s it went down, and in 2100, after 120 years, it will go up. Or, the bad news, we're really in free fall of shit. You know what I say? That we probably, I don't think so, but it may happen that we can be in decline of 200, 300, 400 years. We can be right around 9th century. Of course, before Christ, the civilizations like Sumeria, Mesopotamia, these people were much smarter, right? And then came the fucking Christians, these fucking imbeciles and dark fucking Middle Age, and they set back the mankind for 1,000 years. Right on? And then came Renaissance, and then around 13th, 14th century, the curve went up. But we gotta go through 1,000 years of fucking shits in Europe. And America, there was nothing. In my happening, we are in some kind of a new fucking dark Middle Age. Yeah? So you got a church, which is TV now, telling you what to do. You got a social network which supposedly telling you something new about the world, and you got a atomized society, and you can find a freedom. You can go on Facebook, Twitter, and you can so-called find the truth, because the TV and the analog media got a fucking great power. I don't say they didn't, but I just say that it was still progress. I don't say it was ethical. It was maybe not ethical what they did, this church, and what the fucking media did, because the church is media, right? Before, when you were, I don't know, not wearing enough, long hair, or you did something wrong in middle age, or you were believing that the planet Earth that the sun is not spinning around the Earth, then they put you on the fire, the church. Now, in 1980s, in 1990s, CNN told you that multiculturalism is a good. If you didn't follow this, they don't put you on the fire, but they socially ostracize you. That's how the church and media are same. It's the layer, is number 3 layer. Number first layer are emperors and kings. They were replaced by billionaires like Musk, Bill Gates. Now it will be Altman from artificial intelligence. That's the number 1 guy who will be most token. Then there was the royal court. It's politicians. Yeah. They are just a puppet. They are just the fucking puppets. They are puppets. And they are, the strings are attached on their back by emperors. And they were royal court. Before, the royal court gave a privilege, the kings gave a privilege to royal court to surround the king or emperor and be part of the royal court. So, let's say King Louis XIV says, hey, to some fucking noble people, you can be on the royal court and you can fucking talk your shit. And there were some politicians, maybe there was some future Robespierre, the last guy who finished in the head razor, as the English call guillotine poetically. So politicians are royal court nowadays, politicians, and they are controlled by billionaires who were kings and emperors. The third layer is church, which define the paradigm, aesthetical and moral about the society. Church told you what is good, what is not. You have to say that the sun is spinning around the earth, right? And if you don't, they put you in the fire. If you say that this kind of herbs in the forest which you collect heal somebody, or they works anti-inflammatory, then they put you in the fire because you are doing witchcrafting. So they tell you morally what to do and what to not, what to think and what to know. Just like TV, newspapers, first newspapers and then television, and then the radio and television tells you what to do. That's the third layer. Then there is a judicial system, and this kind of people around, from lawyers, right, prosecutors. That's the fourth layer. They más o menos, as they say in Spanish, more or less they stay same until now. You got a power if you prosecutor, like you create some fucking causes against Trump, of course, like before, you can set up somebody. Then you have authoritarian, services like police, security services like secret services or army. That's the fourth layer. And the fifth, subjects, servants, people like you and me, normal people. Then you got some kind of bandits, as I was joking in my previous video, who refuse to follow the system, rascals or thieves or pirates or motherfuckers, anarchists. But don't be a mutualist, be the capitalist anarchist. And that's how it was, thousands years, 100,000 years before Christ and after Christ. What changed was that there was not so much technology, never ever in the history of society, which turned to be more self-destructing yeah, and which appears to brought more negatives than positives. Okay, because eventually Galileo Galilei, under the pressure of authorities and church, says he didn't believe it, that Earth is spinning around sun and not to be executed. But eventually, after we find out the church were idiots and Galileo Galilei was right, and that the Earth is spinning around sun and no vice versa. Right on. But now we are in moments either when we think internet and technology is great and the sun and the air and the sun is spinning around the air, sun is spinning around the air. Technology is great, internet is great, it brings more positive. Reading on iPad is much better than reading from the book. Yeah, it didn't make you mental autist or idiot. Sure, I believe you. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a technocratic dictatorship where they tell you don't need to use the smartphones. Okay, it's your free choice. No, you cannot use the landlines or phones without screen, because then you cannot access the bank. You cannot fly. You cannot have a better healthcare. All these applications, these stupid fucking applications, which are demonetizing the world. You see, they degenerating the world. Applications. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Think it over. We live in technocratic dictatorship. In obvious technocratic dictatorship, where they forcing us use the fucking phones with low batteries, with non-functioning GPS, with non-functioning credit cards, where they putting us in the debt with the money which they sending it online. The technology some people may say no, it depends how people use it. Technology is like a guns or money. No, I don't think so. I think compared to guns and money, it really depends. I really do believe it really depends. And if you are idiot, if you're a fucking gorilla, you take a gun and you put it in your mouth and you blow your fucking head off because the gun looks like a banana, it's yellow. Or if you're an intelligent person and you use the gun to protect yourself in the house where some fucking ladrones or thefts enter in and you shoot them before they shoot you and steal your property. So in this case, I would say that the guns are neutral tools and instruments. Same like money. You can do bad things with money or good. Most people do bad things with money. But technology is not the same thing, my friend. It's not the same thing. Technology is stupid in nature. Technology is a stupid thing. I'm sorry to tell you. All technology, internet, generally the internet and everything which is connected to internet is easy, is stupid. Everything which is online is stupid. Right on? It all brought more negative feelings, more negative things. It's a stupidity. Right on? And what you gonna do now? You gotta go after fucking intelligent people. Because they're telling you truth. Yeah. Fuck this. Where the fuck I am? I guess I'm in a fucking Bogota, right? I gotta sit on the shit. I gotta buy a charger. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta buy a charger, motherfucker, and connect it like a landline because it lasts 1 hour only. But if I have a power bank, I put it here and I put it in my pocket and I have something which is called a landline. But then I have to change the power bank. So I don't know if it was not better before go to the bar and accept the phone call and I got more time, I think that we in technical development, not the progress. So come with me, bear with me. And now I have to find a landline so I know how to get back to my hotel. No, I have to find a power bank. Or maybe I have to find a plug to get connected. But never use GPS. I remember where I came from. Never use it. You wanna get a taxi? You got no battery? Fuck, man. You dead in fucking Bogota. Without battery, you dead. And where you find the battery now? You see, they create these fucking phones, but they fucking with us, right? You think I find fucking battery here? Where I find a charger? Maybe here? You see, now you go to ask. You see, I got a mobile, I got a very smartphone, but I need to connect it. Do you have some battery? Fuck you. Yeah. Where is the battery? This is it. Tell me what you think about this. I tell you what I think. I think we are fucked. I think I have to find a fucking power bank. I had a 6, but you know. What the fuck is battery? Where can I buy a fucking power bank? Because then I have an appointment and I receive a call, you know. yeah. Man, the world is demented. See, it's like 15% I need to find a battery. Where you can find a battery here? Maybe here? Oh, we are fucked. We are really fucked like a mankind. Fucking charge that fucking stupid retarded motherfucking phone or I don't get the fucking message. Fuck you. Excuse my French, but you know. Hey, técnico, servicio técnico. Oh my god. Imagine. Is that even possible? A fucking power bank? Let's try, man. 17%. I need a power bank. So I left. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Aquí tienes cómo se llama? The power bank? Power bank? No, right? Like to charge?
Tell me to me.
The power bank. I don't know. ¿Cómo se dice en español?
Power bank. It's like the how watts.
For the Samsung, you know.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
¿Solo el cargador?
Yeah.
Tipo C.
Okay, as a...
Sí.
Sí. It's crazy, right? But, no brother, I mean like, ¿cómo se dice? Like tú tienes una poquita caja,
Yeah.
es como una batería.
¿Esta es la power bank?
Sí?
But you have the
Yes, I
the
have it.
connector there.
I have it, but I don't have
Pásale los
the...
que hay en
Sí?
motor.
But I don't have the charger.
Don't worry if you have the
Yeah?
connector yet.
That's cool.
Ok, este es de 10.000 amperios.
This is like
Uh-huh.
¿cuáles son los otros?
10.000, este es de
Oh, perfect. Uh-huh.
5.000 y 4.000.
Uh-huh.
5.000 y 5.000.
Yeah, this is the more
The most powerful, like
yeah.
most powerful. Depends. You think by chance there is some energy in it?
Yeah. But if you have the charger, that just need this, and this is one.
Yeah.
And this is like more little, but it's
Uh-huh.
also good.
It's also good. ¿Cuánto es?
¿50?
Like 15. No.
Sí,
Fifth.
vamos
Huh?
And this
a 80.
is 8.
This is 18,
Yeah.
and this is 15.
Yeah.
And what's the difference? Like,
It's because this is like
yeah, I know. But you think it's a like significant difference?
no, but probably this like during March that then.
It's how many? It's 1,000. ¿Cuánto es?
5.
Un energy
5.000 amperes.
5,000 and
This
as
is this.
10.000 amperes.
10,000. Okay, I go for 18,000 pesos.
Yeah.
No problem. Perfect.
So
yo voy a comprar.
Okay, you pay with
Cash.
cash.
Okay. Yeah, sure. ¿Cuánto es?
Let me know.
Because I probably, yeah, or maybe
You
by car.
need 13 more.
13 more.
13. Yeah,
13.
Third.
So it's not 18.
No, it's 8.
80.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, it's 80. Okay, take it easy. Wait. There's a bank machine here. The ATM. Or you take a card.
Yeah, but it's not.
But I saw one ATM here. I think on the corner, right?
Yeah.
Please. I'll be back.
Like that.
No, bro. Take it easy. I'll be. You see, they wanted to fuck with me, obviously, so I will not allow it, you know, because I knew I speak Spanish. They try to fuck me over. Forget about it, man. You have to do it in the old way, like you have to, you have to do it, man. You have to find something to fucking charge it, you know. God, fucking cockroaches. Hey, look at this. Looks like some fucking coffee. Where the fuck you have a charger, you cocksuckers? Technical progress. Technical development. I think these fucking idiots, they have a charger with you? Very good though. Hey, how are you?